Guys, as you can see, I have my blade. I use it to trim my eyebrow. I have two types of concealer, the light concealer and the dark concealer. Usually I don't like my face to be looking so wild like somebody who is acting a village movie film, so I make sure my um eyebrows are very mid, that is, they are exactly like my face. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do two different types of eyebrow. So I'm going to show the first and the simplest, and I also show the one which is also simple, so you can choose to learn from any of them which you want to learn. So the first thing I do is to shape out my eyebrow. Guys, it does not mean you have to shape out your eyebrow every time you want to draw your brows. Just, you see, my eyebrows are a bit grown, so I want to cut out the parts which are grown and then I will draw my brows. So this is my blade I'm using to trim out my eyebrow. So usually I do my makeup by myself, and I have some of my friends that draw very horrible eyebrows. So I said, let me use this opportunity to also tell them I don't want to, talk to them because they might feel bad. So I'm using the opportunity on my YouTube channel to show them how to do it, and also to show my viewers, those who are interested, on how to make their eyebrow, or let's say two different types of eyebrow. Guys, the tendency is that when you draw eyebrow, they barely come out the same. Like, the two sides are hardly the same. One is always going to be either big or small, or one is going to have a different shape, maybe a square shape or a round shape. So I'll just use this opportunity to show you both the two different types of eyebrow that I always draw, and I recommend that you can choose to learn from either of them so you can draw when you want to, go out or make makeup. You will not need to pay somebody to do your makeup for you, my ladies. We know, in, like, let's say in my country, makeup is quite expensive. To pay a makeup artist, you want to go for maybe a birthday party, it's kind of expensive. And one of the major things of a makeup is your eyebrow. Once your eyebrow is good, you're good to go. You can just put on, maybe you can just put some lip gloss on your lips and your powder, and you're good to go. But if your eyebrow is not there, girls, now, if the eyebrow is not there, it's something else. So yeah, I shape out my eyebrow first, and then I use my small mini pencil. My mini pencil is just like me. So for girls with this my very skin color or my skin tone, usually we tend out to use brown pencil. But this my brown pencil was making like it was having what, malaria. It was not moving well, so I just tried another one, and still it wasn't giving out the vibes. So I had to change it, and then I used black. See, the vibe was not coming out. So this is how you draw your eyebrow. You give it like a straight drawing. If you can draw eyebrow, can be what, an architect. So my brown was not going well like the way I wanted, so I used black. And once you're using black, don't print it out too much because you're already dark skin. So I'm already brown skin, so I choose to use brown, but brown was not really giving out what I wanted, so I used black. But I'm still going to use brown. I'm just using the black, so I paint out the colors, like I move out what I want. So this is the beginning of my eyebrow, and then I use back my brown to make sure I don't look wild, because I notice each time I use like a brown pencil to draw my eyebrow, I kind of look like a little witch. So I choose to use my brown, and then I make sure I put a lot of it because the brown color I was having was not really showing. So since it wasn't moving the way I wanted, I took a little bit of brown, and as you can see, the way I'm holding my pen, so I'm holding it in a way that I don't want, how can I say, I don't want it to be shouting on my face. It should just be made. And now I have to look for my concealer. So usually I take the brown concealer, which is a bit darker than my skin color. This does not mean I'm going to use it to the end. So I take this one, and at this point in time I was trying to press it out, but the concealer was behaving stubborn. So once you press out your concealer and it's out like a more darker color, so I get what I want, and I'm applying now on my eye. Okay guys, so yeah, this is the concentration. If you miss it, you miss out everything. So you make sure you follow out the pattern of what you have drawn. As you can see, it's like I didn't put anything because, like I said, I took a color which is darker than my skin color or the same of my skin color. So, and then now I'll take my brush and trying to blend it. It's going to be like I did not put anything. I like to make it very natural. I don't like to make it look very like wild or something. So when I'm done with this part of blending, you see, like it looks like there's nothing on my face. Can you see? Okay. Now I'll take my concealer, which is brighter than my face, a bit brighter, not so wild. So it's going to give it a smooth blending. Okay, this is the part where I try to put now. You can see the color is not the same with my face color. You can see, yeah. So at this point, I still take my brush. This is my brush to blend my eye brows. So I blend it very well, and you have to blend it all around your eye, like where your eyebrow is concentrated. So you get a smooth blending, and you also go towards like your nose trees. You see how it blends out. It's so well. Even if I don't put a concealer on the top, I already got what I wanted. So this is like the C-shape type of eyebrow. Yeah, you can see my eyebrow is good to go. Now I use the brown one, same, the one which is a bit lighter because I don't want my up face to be looking, too shining. And yeah, I have to do a little bit of concentration again and shape it out, class, and I'm done with this side. So this is how you get the C eyebrow, and yep, we take same brush and try to make it get the shape, the round shape that I want. You see, so this is the vibe. As you can see, my pencil is not really printing out. I just like the way it went. Like you don't feel like I put black too much or anything. So it's actually a brown pencil mixed with black. So it gives out exactly what I wanted. Now let's move out to the second one. So the second eyebrow is definitely not going to be like the same because, like I said in the introduction of my video, I'm going to be showing you how to make two different types of eyebrow. So the one I just did was like the C form, and it's also very simple. So I'm showing you actually the most easiest way you can draw your eyebrow. You don't need to complicate it too much. So see, since it's moving like this, I still go and draw something like a straight line. Can see my line is very straight. So this is the step one for like the triangle type, the step one of my eyebrow. Then I take by the top. That's kind of concentrating on my mirror because I cannot do it while looking at my phone, but I have to make sure my viewers see my step. So at this point, you're already seeing it. It's a different type of eyebrow. It comes differently, and this one is more smaller. So for me, I actually like drawing the bigger one, which is the first one I did, and the smaller one for people with the, let's say, with the small long face. But they are all good though because all will look good on me. So like you can see, this one is also very small. And then I try to carve out the line. You see, the line is still showing, so I'll still take out my pencil and then my brush and brush it out because I have to wipe off that line. I don't want it to be showing like artificial. I just want it to look natural. Now look at the eyebrow keenly and you'll notice the difference. The difference is there's one which is round and there's one which is like square. Guys, don't worry, one of my colleagues was seriously disturbing me from the back. So I could barely talk. Okay, now I still take out my pencil, my concealer. Like I said, I take something which is a bit darker than my skin color. Now I'll shape it, I'll try to draw it, and yep, same brush and blend. Now you barely see if I use something on my face because I don't want to look all wild. I just want to always look nudity, like a nude makeup. With nude makeup, you're not looking wild. You're always looking very natural, like it's your natural face. Okay, so I still take out my other concealer, which is a bit lighter than my skin, and at one point it was refusing to come out, so I had to use force, toop, and it's out. Okay, now I put same, and this is the point of concentration. Also, once you just mess up with this part, guys, you're messing up with your entire makeup. My ladies, this is the part where if you joke, your makeup is ruined. Okay, since I'm done with that, I take my brush same and I blend it thoroughly. You make sure it goes directly under the line of the pencil you just drawn on your face. So yep, this is the part. Okay, so at one point the blending was not giving it, I was not feeling the vibe somehow, but what can I do? I need to make it perfecto perfecta. So this is the part where I draw a very small, you can see from the view, it's really small and it doesn't get the round shape like the first one. It's kind of given a triangle shape. Yeah. So for me, I don't like to put too much. Like I said, I like my makeup to be just very simple. So this is it. You can see the difference to the eyebrow. And I take my brown concealer and go back to the top. I put very little. I mean, my makeup, I don't want it to be complicated. I'm equally going to show you how to do complicated makeup. Like if you want your lashes to be, I mean, lashes of life. When somebody, I mean, your brows of life. When somebody sees it, the person is going to, feel like this gets it razor blading. So it's like I didn't put anything right. I did actually, and I'm still doing my blending towards the end. So, guys, this is my video how to do your brows. So, I hope you learned something from it, especially for my ladies. Very simple and unique, and also classic. So, if you've been watching this video from beginning to end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your effort, guys. I'm super grateful. Please do not forget to like my video, share, and give out your suggestions in the comment section. And please tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to Nessa's Fantasy. Apart from me doing my daily life routine, I equally teach people how to do your makeup and your hair because this is one part in which I know I'm good in. So, on my next video, I'm going to be giving more interesting things. Watch out for the next video, and please, 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 please don't forget to give out a thumbs up for me, share my video and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend to comment to Nexus Fantasy and to also subscribe. Thank you guys. So this is the end of my video. Bye bye. See you again.